Which figure will you get from the new Mystery Mini Mutants Ninja Turtle figure line? Look for the golden turtle! To me, Playmates toy designs are generally like the farts that pollute the toy aisle. Collect all 6 figures. Well, not if they suck. First, let's remove the Talagon-proof toy shrink wrapping. I could just picture all my viewers right now. Google, what's a Talagon? Man, this tortoiseshell capsule is nice. I just love the look and feel of it. And the neon green is definitely awesome. Wow, man, opening one of these is almost like Christmas. You get a gay little bike, a little green bag of snot, and I guess like an action figure? Well, I don't know if it's inside this bag of snot, but... Oh, okay, I think this is where the figure is. Yeah, this is definitely the figure. Please don't be a rock steady. I can't stand that guy. Come on, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy! A huevo! Nice! Leonardo! I love this character. To me, this guy is a natural-born leader. The quality of this action figure is impressive, to say the least. And it feels like kids would definitely get a lot of play value out of this. I mean, do kids still play with action figures? The swords were a little warped from the packaging, but it's not something that can't be easily fixed by simply massaging the weapons with your fingers. Now, depending on your age, you may struggle a little bit to get the weapons into his hands. I'm an old guy, so my vision isn't as great as it used to be. But I still have fun with it, man.
Oh, now I'm ready to chop, turn you into chop suey.
Alright, who ordered the pizza with extra anchovies? You did! Man, your butthole's gonna stink! Okay, back to the mariconera. In all seriousness, I really don't understand the purpose of this bike because it's not like the figure sits perfectly on it. It's kind of like it's almost like an afterthought, you know? Like the toy executives forgot to mention to the toy designers that each figure should come with extra accessories like little bikes and whatnot. Here, allow me to demonstrate. See how he just kind of like looks like a 12-year-old stealing a toddler's bike? It just doesn't look right, man. Yeah. No. And now it's time to open the bag of ooze, or green snot. Does anyone else remember the slime that was made back in the 80s and how it just stuck to everything? Kids just don't know how good they have it today. But before I open this, let's check out everything else. Playmates was kind enough to include this little instruction booklet just in case you get lost and forget what an action figure looks like. There's really nothing special about these instructions other than showcasing a couple of extra designs that you could possibly get in each shell. I mean, who doesn't want a little Ninja Turtle with roller skates? Or a goofy ass little bike? Or a scooter? Lord, please give me the strength to finish this stupid review. You know, I gotta be honest with you guys, I was kind of expecting more. You know, something beyond modernized Ninja Turtle designs. I don't know, is anyone else kind of disappointed in what they have to offer in this day and age? I understand that toys aren't typically designed, you know, for adult collectors, especially when it comes to this particular style of Ninja Turtles. You know, they're trying to appeal to the next generation. It's kind of obvious at this point. But I also understand enough about marketing to know that it's important to appeal to your key demographic. That way you actually pull in sales. You know, I read an article recently about how the new generation of children just aren't really interested in playing with toys. They seem to be more addicted to video games and their iPads, their tablets, you know? They're more interested in digital products versus actual tangible collectibles and items. I had even suspected that the article was mainly just satire, so I had to check to make sure that it was coming from a credible news source. Here's the deal. It's our duty as the older generation to pass along the appreciation of this hobby. And I feel like we're failing the younger generation miserably. Seriously though, man, this little turtle is pretty darn rad. I mean, I really dig the sculpt. So kudos to whoever put this thing together. The color and texture of this slime, or ooze as you may prefer, is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's genuinely fun to mess around with, and it doesn't stick to your hands or your fingers. Hell, it barely even sticks to anything, which makes it all that much more fun to play with. A boogie, 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 riding the green boogie. You know, strangely enough, this slime doesn't even have an odor like most traditional slimes. And of course, there's a slot in his back shell where you can put your sword in there, just in case you need an extra sword for backup. The only thing that really disappoints me about this action figure is the fact that the legs don't move. So sadly, it's not fully articulated. But nevertheless, it's still really cool. But is it $5 cool? Well, that still remains to be seen. Make them fully articulated and get rid of the unnecessary accessories.